bike accidents in Massachusetts. Hi, I'm attorney Neil Burns, and we're going to talk a little bit about bike accidents and people who are victims of bike accidents here in Massachusetts. We recently represented a young woman who was injured in a bike accident at a major institution in Cambridge, Massachusetts. She had been a volunteer there for about 16 years. She was biking to her volunteer position there one day in the springtime, and she came upon a spot where, I think you can see it, where she was heading to the bike rack and her tire got caught in the gap right there in an electrical panel in the ground. And she was thrown forward. She injured her face, fractured tooth number 9, and had to have a lot of medical treatment for, mostly for her teeth, for her dental treatment at Tufts. And we filed a claim, and the institution insurance company said, well, we're not sure she really worked there. So I sent them a copy of their report, their incident report, which said, number 1, that she was a volunteer there, and number 2, that she was injured. And then they started up with another angle saying, well, we're not sure that she was really an employee versus a volunteer. But after 16 years, she hadn't been paid, so it was more likely she was a volunteer. They gave us a hard time, and then they weren't sure that she was even injured, when, of course, there was an ambulance report that we submitted. We filed suit to be aggressive and get this thing moving, and we got her to a dentist who wrote a really good report. The dentist was a professor at Tufts and wrote up that all the treatment was, of course, necessary and that it was appropriate treatment and that she would have permanent injuries. The tooth number 9 was fractured. The 2 teeth next to it, number 8, number 10, had to be filed down, and she had to have a bridge, and it was a lot of work, a lot of pain and suffering, and completely unnecessary given the fact that this was clearly negligent on the part of this institution to leave a huge gap in a panel on the ground right near a bike rack. And finally, a defense attorney looked it over and said, okay, we agree that there's some liability here, and they paid the full value of the damages and the pain and suffering and the scarring on her face. If you've been injured in a bike accident, whether it's at an institution like this or on the road, frequently these accidents are caused by a car or a truck hitting a bike rider, not realizing that they're there, or freaking out, being anxious and turning right in front of them. If you've been injured, give us a call. We're experienced in doing this. My partner, Rashan Jan, bikes to work, and we both do biking. I do mountain biking. He does road biking. We're regular, avid cyclists, and we want to help you. Give us a call. We want to help you. It's a contingent fee. You don't have to worry about it. A monthly bill, and we give a free initial evaluation. Give us a call. Thank you.